But the angel said to him, "Do not be afraid, Zechariah, for your petition has been heard, and your wife Elizabeth will bear you a son, and you will give him the name John." Context: before this verse, Zechariah and his wife Elizabeth had been praying for a child for many years, but Elizabeth was unable to conceive. They were both elderly by this point, and the chances of having children seemed impossible. This moment takes place during Zechariah's service in the temple when he is visited by an angel, the angel Gabriel, who brings him startling and life-changing news. But the angel said to him, Zechariah was likely startled and afraid when he saw the angel. Angels in the Bible often bring a sense of awe or fear to those they visit because they are supernatural beings. The angel is about to bring a very special message. "Do not be afraid, Zechariah." The angel immediately reassures Zechariah, telling him not to be afraid. It's a common phrase in the Bible whenever God or his messengers appear to someone. "Do not be afraid" is meant to calm the person and remind them that God is in control. Zechariah might have been overwhelmed by the unexpected appearance of the angel and the importance of the message, so the angel offers him comfort. "For your petition has been heard." The angel tells Zechariah that his prayers have been answered. This is not just a general message but a personal one. Zechariah and Elizabeth had been praying for a child for a long time, and the angel confirms that God has heard their prayers. The word petition refers to a specific request or prayer, and the angel is emphasizing that God has taken notice of their desire for a child. "And your wife Elizabeth will bear you a son." Despite their old age and the fact that Elizabeth had been barren for many years, the angel declares that Elizabeth will have a son. This is a miracle, a gift from God, showing his power to work outside of natural limits. This announcement echoes the theme of God doing the impossible, a theme that runs throughout Scripture. God is telling Zechariah that what seemed unthinkable is about to happen because God is involved. "And you will give him the name John." Zechariah and Elizabeth are instructed to name their son John. This is important because in biblical times, names carried significant meaning, and the name John means Yahweh is gracious, or the Lord has shown favor. The name itself speaks to God's grace and mercy, highlighting that this child will be a gift from God, and his birth will be part of God's bigger plan. This child will also play a key role in preparing the way for the coming of Jesus. The name John is a symbol of the divine intervention and grace Zechariah and Elizabeth are experiencing after years of unanswered prayers. Putting it all together, in simple terms, this verse captures a moment when Zechariah, a priest, receives incredible news. An angel appears to him while he is performing his duties in the temple and tells him that his long-asked prayer for a child has been answered. Although Zechariah and his wife Elizabeth are old and have struggled with infertility, God is about to give them a son. The angel also tells them that the child's name will be John, which means God is gracious, a name that reflects the miracle and favor of God in their lives. This announcement is not just about a baby, but about God fulfilling his promises in unexpected and miraculous ways. It shows that even in a world where things seem impossible, God is able to intervene and accomplish his will. The birth of John the Baptist, the child Zechariah and Elizabeth will have, will be the beginning of the fulfillment of God's promises for the coming Messiah, Jesus Christ. This verse highlights themes of hope, divine timing, God's faithfulness, and the miraculous power of God working through ordinary people to bring about his plan for salvation.